November. Stay down and keep it shut. But buy me a minute and I think I can get the weapons online.
Die, fucker!
There's the problem. Hang in there, November. Almost got it. November, you have targeting control. Over here, you two. Come here. Listen, if you want to live through this, we gotta take out the bastards with the rocket launcher up on the dam. We'll each find our own way up there and catch them front and back. Got it? Good. And remember, Arizona's depending on us. There's no... All right, move out!
Look at them doodle bugs run! Come on, cousins! Don't let them scatter! Keep them together while I reload the rocket gun! Ooh, man, I love this thing!
God, it's snow!
Maybe you blew her up already.
Liar! I want her head! Where is she?
I don't know. I don't know.
You're hiding her from me. You're denying me my glory.
Get that fucking gun off of me.
Fuck! Your friends are here. Okay, Hotlanders. Drop your guns and she doesn't die. Got it? Bastard! I told you I'd kill her!
Crybaby, you won't be grieving long.
Murders! Sick fucks! I'm sorry, dude. We never should have signed up for this shit. It wasn't supposed to be. I'm sorry. We never should have signed up for this shit.
through to the far side of the dam. Now, it looks like I can get up behind those yahoos on the top and take them unawares. Let me know when you're in position and we'll... Shit! Incoming fire! Taking cover!
Why didn't you get here sooner? Look what they did to Joey! He's dead! Damn right. Gotta get poor Joey back to AZ. I don't care. I'm finding a way back. I can't let Joey be buried here. The ground's too cold. Why are you kidding yourselves? We're done. Just let me go. Good. I would, Joey.
Another gut puppet to my name. You hearing this, Erastus? Aha, you ought to be here. The deluge of blood has begun, and I'm winning, big brother.
oversight here. Took care of the hostiles who jumped me, but those bastards are still up there on the dam. I found a spot to hunker down and give you some cover when you get there. But I'm afraid this'll be mostly on you. Good luck, and hurry.
Ah, damn it. Looks like we killed them all. Guess the fun's over. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Oh, as much fun as it is killing folk long distance, I like it best when the rest is gonna be sorry he stayed home. He loves him some entrails. Because it was ordained. The Darcys are the harbingers of the deluge. And it all begins here, you little prairie dog. What I do to you. No one's coming to save me!
Holy shit! They done killed Jared!
Sorry. Never shut up. Heads up, Rangers. More incoming.
We're in it now!
Is your soul all spotless? Is it clean as snow?
Here we go!
In the blood of the Lamb. I am washed. I am washed. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb. I am clean as spotless. I am white as snow. I am washed in the blood of the Lamb.
was awesome!
Nice work finishing off that jerk's crew. Did you find any other survivors? Damn it. Damn. I'm bleeding all over the paperwork. We need to head for Colorado. We do that, and the Patriarch sends aid to the Arizona Rangers. We don't, and the Rangers are fucked. That brings me. Only me. Got them from when we first heard from the Patriarch. General Woodson sent an advance team to Colorado, led by Angela Death. But they went dark. Part of the Ranger squad that took down Base Cochise 20 years ago. Only one who's almost died on a mission in California, but she found her way home. I can't believe they didn't tell you about. Give me a second. Catch my breath, and we can go. All right, do it. Oh, warm.
Welcome, Rangers. You may approach the Patriot.
Two, when there were 50. Cold logic says I should, but that Dorsey ambush was my fault. The Dorseys didn't just attack you. They attacked my city. This one was trying to burn down our jail. If you want some vengeance for what was done to you, if you insist. Thank you. It's been too long since I've dealt with... I'd like to do the same to all the Dorseys. And maybe, with your help, I will. In addition to this base and the aid I promised your general, I'll be giving you the resources to return. It's not enough. I know. The men and women you lost can never be replaced, but it's what I can give you. I hope you'll accept it. Vengeance is fine, honorable even. Just don't forget that your primary reason for being here is to save my nation. Now, introductions. My name is Saul Buchanan. I own Colorado. This base is your new home. From here, you'll aid my people and... Yes, Joe?
Pardon, Patriarch. It's Daisy. An update on the...
All right. Sorry, Rangers. Two of my best are waiting for you inside. Darius Kwan of the Marshals and my old friend Sergei Greatsky. Go see him. I'll be in when I'm done here.
Welcome, Rangers. I'm Marshal Darius Kwan, and this here's Sergei Greatsky.
Good to meet you, Rangers. Glad to see some friendly faces. Been rough around here these last few days. Dorsey's attacked us too. Snuck inside Colorado Springs and killed a lot of...
No idea. Something must have triggered the old security system. Trouble is, there's a bunch of angry How you deal with them is your call. Your base, your rule. Yeah, weird, huh? They weren't active when we looked the place over. Let's talk. I can hardly hear myself think.
Alarm, fire is alarm. A warning to you in the Uber. This is a secure bunker bed facility. You can be trespassing against the authorization or you will be defeated. What are you eat? Bunker upgrades has not been equipped in 110 years. Free we can never feel a smile in the Ubers have made switch up repairs in intervening time. Servitors await repairs at your speedy exit from secure bunker bed facility.
Well done, Rangers. Good to see the place up and running. Now, where were we? Oh, yes. As you may know, I have a daughter and 2 sons. Liberty, Valor, and Victory. 2 of them conspired against me, and the 3rd, Black. They've been skulking in the shadows ever since. But lately, there's been rumors that I'm on my last legs. Lies, of course. But apparently my dear children believe them, and they've started making new plans. Peace. With those brats, I'm not worried about my children defeating me, Rangers. They won't. Not even Liberty. What worries me is the destruction they'll wreak as they... That's why they have to be stopped before they can start. That's why you, Rangers... And when I say bring them home, I mean bring them home alive. They're my blood. Kill them and we'll have a problem. You've already done the impossible by making it here. I trust you. Find a way. Victory's holed up in Aspen. Valor's under the protection of the Gippers in Denver. And Liberty is raising an army against me somewhere out on the Eastern Plains. Anything else you need to know? Uh-huh. The last dregs of a treacherous family. Mistakes linger, Rangers. I know that better than most. Possibly. But I know the Dorseys from the old days. They don't take orders well. Then again, I wouldn't have guessed they'd have the guts to attack both you and Colorado Springs at the same time. My staff and I coordinated the details of your arrival using... Obviously, they were not. And you paid for it. Good. What else do you need? What do you want to know? Divided loyalty, that's why. I trust my guards, but they don't leave. Everybody else is making plans for when I'm gone. The 100 families, the Gippers, the Marshals, they're all out for themselves. And any Coloradan I send to bring Vic, Val, and Libby back home might think they'll get a better deal elsewhere. That's why it's you who's doing this. You've got the only loyalty that works. Boy's never been right in the head. Since he was a baby, he'd torture cats, terrorize the Anyway, I finally had enough and put the little monster under house arrest up in Aspen. Guess they weren't prepared because he escaped a while ago, and then now he's on the radio, laughing about what he's gonna do to his hostages and daring me to come after him. He, claims he's captured. Don't get your hopes up. Vic likes to play with hostages. Might not be much left by the time you... Soft, spoiled, fiddled with computers all day instead of learning the arts of diplomacy and war. Finally packed him off when he accidentally made him my official ambassador to the Gippers, hoping he'd do to their systems what he'd done to mine. That was a mistake. No oil means no heat, no light, and no food for my people. So getting Valor back and resuming oil... No, but the Gippers are tough and well-armed. And Denver... Liberty's got more brains and cunning than both her brothers put together. She's the only one who could actually run Colorado. Problem is, wouldn't worry about her for now, though. Best to wait until you got a little more firepower. She's gonna be well protected. She's already tried once. Got all the way to the palace steps before we chased her off. You'd better. Anything else? Of course. Now, if you want a chance to impress me, and maybe get a little... She's having trouble rousting some Dorseys who have been holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Why don't you go give her a hand? Show us what the Rangers can do. Enjoy yourselves, Rangers. All right, let's move out.
Rangers, come talk to me when you've got a moment. What good job, Rangers. Nice to be able to hear ourselves think again. And now that it's quiet enough to talk, let me reintroduce you to the great Sergei Greatsky.
Hi again, Rangers. Damn sorry about your people. But now that you're here, we'll do what we can, and I already got you one of the best. Meet Marcelo Gonzalez, electronics wizard, radio technician.
Howdy, Rangers. While you were dealing with the alarms, I took the liberty of installing a combat AI in your vehicle.
Should be more recruits arriving soon. Ready to tell me how you want to fill out your squad? My advice is to put together a squad with complementary skills. Nobody can be great at everything. And you can always round out your squad with folks you meet. Keep that in mind when you're choosing from the recruits I've rounded up. Listen, I can get you all the fighting troops you need. But if you meet any talented people in your travels, don't... Now that we've got that sorted, now you're the boss here. So I'm not going to tell you what to do, but getting this place up and running wouldn't be a bad place to start. That means surveying the base and finding specialists. Yep, she's got her hands full. Helping Daisy would be a great way of finding your feet.
Well, Daisy might be able to hook you up with some specialists.
I'll start cleaning up here, but take a look around before you go. See if you want to keep any of this junk before I dump it all. Anyway, your call. Colorado Springs is straight out the main gate. If you want to go to Denver or Aspen, just hop back in your car and go out the way you came in.
Yeah, I was getting a little itchy doing the same old...
And retirement was driving me stir-crazy. Just sitting around listening to the paint peel. I jumped at the chance to help you folks out.
That's no lie that I've been looking to leave the Marshals, but you're right. That's not the whole...
And I am truly sick of retirement. But, yeah, I'm doing the Patriarch a favor, too. Not sure exactly. We came by a week and a half.
We were gonna get the place cleaned up before you got here. But then the Dorseys attacked.
Something must have triggered the security systems between then and now. Could have been anything. Gonzalez? He's a whiz with stuff like that. The AI will allow you to give the vehicle orders in combat without having to be inside it. Basically, it'll become another member of your squad.
Forgive me for saying so, but I'm guessing you folks are gonna need as much help in the field as you will here in HQ. So, what if I joined your squad? At least, great. Lead the way. What a stink. Somebody's been using this medbay for a morgue. Gonna take an ocean of bleach to get it ready for customers. Look at all this machinery. If we can get it all running, this will be a good spot for your armory.
Need some help.
Huh. A garage. We get this cleaned out, you can put your truck in here.
Tired of gridlock? Sick of dodging reckless drivers? Fed up with...
Pretty grand in here. Maybe you could make it your trophy hall or museum or something. Or a handball court.
Please, don't shoot. Who are you? You're not dressed like the marshals. I'm Del Hackett, and I speak for these people. We've been
Bad idea. I've been in their shoes, but this is a military base. If we have squatters everywhere, it'll be hard to keep discipline.
The Patriarch's people don't care about people like us. But you're not beholden to them. We all farmed in the border country between Colorado and the plains. Thought we were safe out there. Back then, the gangs feared the Patriarch. Not anymore. They burned our greenhouses and killed not intentionally. The Patriarch's people drove up to the base a few days ago, so we hid in here for a while. Then when Andy went to check if they left, don't know what happened. Been living in these ruins for weeks, and we never set anything off before. We're not welcome there. They already have too many mouths to feed, and more are always coming.
Your call. Won't make the volunteers happy, but the Patriarch put...
You said yes. We won't be any trouble, I promise, and we'll help out wherever we can. Thank you for... Oh, and one of our people is missing. Andy. If you find him hiding out somewhere. Hear that, everyone? We gotta make ourselves useful around here.
I wish more folks were like you, Ranger.
Sure was kind of you to let us stay.
Well, this must have been the mess hall. Better get this up and running pronto. Keeping your people well fed is probably the easiest way to keep them loyal.
What's going on with that guy? Hey, dudes. Hi. Well, what's up? Haven't seen you before. Have I? Oh, wow. Wowie. New, landlords. That's cool, man. Cool. I hope taking over's, going good for you. What? That's cool. Helping's good. I like helping.
Are there, like, more of you here? Oh, yeah, man, of course. I don't know. My name? Something like that. Honestly, I don't, remember. I kind of been here. Couldn't tell you, man. Like, there's no windows or clocks in here, Anyway, a long time. Long enough for other groups, other people. Man, I got everything I need. Little crack in the ceiling over there drips some water. And, you know what they say about dark. So I added a little self-made fertilizer. Yeah, man, yeah. Oh, yeah, and, bugs. Buzzy crunchers and climby snappers and skittery two-bites. And that was a good day. But yeah, mainly mushrooms. Yeah, sure, maybe. Sometimes, like, a guy might kinda hard to keep track of how, but, let me see. Last guy who came in to see me was the dead guy. Before him, tired eye. Oh, man. So a while ago, that dead guy over there came running in here all nervous. And yeah, then there's this big-ass flash of light from the computer machine, and he falls down, and then all these, then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then, well, she was, anyway, she came in here looking sad. We talked, for a bit, and then she left again. Hope she didn't die, and she's haunting me for some reason. Though, a real nice lady, man. Had a big old smile. I think she said she was a traitor. Said I wasn't, well, actually, she said I wouldn't be suitable for her clients, which I thought, man, it's, I've been here a long time, and I ate a lot of mushrooms. There was a gentleman bear, the lip licker, and, the bloody scream. But, yeah, hard to remember who came in first, and, yeah, okay. Because, oh, man, didn't you? Okay, like, well, so a friend though, too, man. Like, former friend who decided he didn't, and when I woke up, I was in here. Real bummer, man. Yeah, then after a while, the alarm stopped, and then I told you, man, I thought he was my friend, but he wasn't. While those alarms were going off? How'd that happen? Well, that guy, he fell over under the computer machine after the flash. Oh, shit, man. Do you think someone snuck in here while I was sleeping and fiddled with those buttons? A prowler lurking about? That's, oh, yum. Mushrooms are the best, man. So who knew they were poisonous ones? Oh, man, yes, please.
You're calling this one, Rangers, but really, I'd
really like to get out of here. Really. Cool, I get it, man. No pressure, but, I'd sure appreciate it. So
Systems active. Greetings, Rangers.
Dorsey, calling the Rangers. You killed my brother. Well, now you're gonna come find me. Unless you want all of Colorado. Got a whole family trapped in their homestead. About 3 generations worth. And if you don't want them to be the next to die and the day you lose your blood, you better come up Real funny, Rangers. Real fucking... The rest of them go when I get bored, Rangers. So you better hurry, 'cause I was born restless.
Come in, November 1. Receiving an urgent distress call in your area.
This is Arapahoe 44. We're pinned down on 25 south of Colorado Springs.
44! Are you there, 44? The Rangers... Lost contact. You heard them, November. And listen, this isn't just any convoy. A44 is hauling new power armor for the Marshals. It is. The Patriarch will expect us to make recovering that power armor our highest priority. Get there fast, and you should be able to save that cargo. Over and out.
We just want to talk.
We can talk.
You got to the count of 10 before we shoot the door down. 10, 9, 7. Huh? Oh, shit! The rain! Let's get 'em! Easy now, cousins. Before we get to the killing, go on, Rangers. Tell us how sorry you are. Cockroach, you calling? My name is Erastus Dorsey of the Dorsey, but now you gone and killed my brother. So I'm adding my own. I'm gonna peel off an inch of your skin for every tear I shed over the death of that poor soul. You taunting me again with God says it's time for the skinning knife. God will never desert the... What? Are you... Stand your ground, you coward, or it will be your goddamn hands. Now fight!
Awaiting orders.
Thanks for the help, strangers. We ain't seen a scrap like that in, what,
12, I reckon. But where's our manners? My name, you strangers saved our whole family from those bushwhackers. Except for poor Lady. Who are you folks anyway? Tell you what, we ain't got much money, but we got more bullets stashed than we'll ever need. Back when we were young, we were always saving for the next shootout.
That ain't near enough for saving our lives, but maybe it'll help keep you safe. Questions? Okay, let's hear them. Sure is. You've got a good eye.
That gun was handmade by our son, Alistair, back when he joined the Patriarch's Marshals. Being a hoon didn't save him, though. Some yahoo shot him down while he was trying to break up a fight.
Alistair whom? I remember him. Nice fella. Helped train me to shoot.
Been a few years now. Still proud of him, even though he's gone.
You guys whooped those Darcys! Yeah! I was covering the back door the whole time. Would have saved you guys if they tried to sneak up behind you.
I miss my brother Alistair. When's he coming home?
lazy to come rescue. We built a shrine in their honor.
Welcome back, Rangers. I hope you like what we've done with the place. The worst of the mess. Now, what can I help you with? Happy to tell you what you need to know. I do indeed. Some folks can't get past his brusque ways, but that's just the impatience of a man who knows what's right, dealing with fools who don't. He cares too deeply about... Of course, you'll hear a lot of folk condemning him for hurting this group or that group with his decisions. But the way well, came here with my folks when I was a kid, and was a young man when Saul was trying to unite the families and make Colorado a state. I've served at his side ever since.
What Mr. Greatsky means is that he played a key role in many of the Patriarch's greatest victories.
You're too kind, Derry. Well, the fighting's never really ended. Trying to hold it all together is a constant struggle. This business with his children. So long, Rangers. I'll be in the war room if you need me.
Keeping the refugees here is just temporary, right?
not fair.
How did those maniacs even get you?
Don't look like marshals. Do you work for the Patriarch? Then my boy needs your help. He's going to be executed. Judge Watkins has sentenced my son to die. He's a good boy. He never hurt anyone. I'm sure of it. Please, maybe Watkins will listen to you. I don't even know why he was rounded up. He won't tell me. Says he's embarrassed. If you talk to him, maybe he'll tell you what happened. Sometimes it's easy. Austin Pease, the skinny boy up on the platform. I can't imagine he killed anyone. Our family escaped the wars in the East. Tried to make our way across the plains. My husband, my other son. Please, help my son!
No regret! No repentance! Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
This kid's going in the pillories next.
Sorry, I didn't mean to ignore you. Just got a lot. Made a real big mistake. See, the Plains gangs chased my mom and me off our land. We lost everything. Heard this? People here kept us out in the cold, letting us starve to death while they sat inside, warm and fed. Then the door figured what was the harm. I never killed no one, but I did bust some windows. Marshals caught me doing it, and they said I was working with the Dorseys. Magistrate agreed, so here I am. We were starving. No two ways about it. We were going to die. Dorseys gave us food. I figured a few windows was a worthwhile trade for the bread and meat. I thought it was too harsh. But what happens if I speak up now? Will they come after my mom? I can't take the chance. Magistrate tells me it's death. They're gonna strip me down and tie me to the... I wonder if it'll hurt.
Wish I could tell you it won't, kid. But that'd be a lie.
Magistrate's a hard man. I wish I could believe it'd work. I'd do... Guess I don't have any money to give you, but I'd pay you back in hard work, if you'll have me. I'm used to hard work around the homestead, and I ain't too bad with a gun either. I always dreamed of coming to the big city and being a newspaper man. You know, interviewing people, telling the truth about how things really are. No, I was never no desperado. Don't know if I'm to die. I'd at least like to do that right. Nice talking
Elias
to you.
Dorsey lives. He'll kill you all.
Howdy, Judge. How's your...
Marshal Quan. Impertinent as Rangers, I am Magistrate Silas Watkins. I have heard of your arrival, partly from the confessions of the Dorsey Raiders. You'll be pleased to know that I sentenced them to death for their part in the attack on the city, and they are the only instrument of justice we need. Serious offenders die by exposure. Sometimes I might grant a reprieve for some offenses. We have a work camp on the plain. Minor infractions, like public drunkenness or disorderly conduct, are punished by a short stay, and to the contrary. It is more merciful than the punishments meted out by the mountain clans or the gangs of the plains. As much as we might long for the world before the...
And let's be honest, Judge.
No, I do not.
And since you're the law around here...
I follow principles set forth at the second founding of this city, as you know very well. Without our laws and the penalties to enforce, proceed. His crimes are still severe. He was part of the Dorsey uprising. He caused significant property damage. His actions diverted marshals from responding to reports of attacks, magnifying the harm the Dorseys were able to inflict. Argue a case, and I might show lenience. My concern cannot be for his mother.
it can only be for the law. Regrettable, but he chose this path. You wish to compensate the city and the owners. That's the price in Colorado dollars. This is irregular, but it is within my powers to grant you full custody of Austin Peace. Any further infractions he may commit are the Ranger's responsibility. You should inform the boy. Best he hears the good news from you.
Still here. Not looking forward to what comes next. What? Are you serious? You really saved my life, and as soon as they let me free, I'm going straight to your headquarters. I'll do whatever you... Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
We ain't gonna beg for our lives.
You Rangers are heroes. I'm gonna tell everyone what you did for my son.
Taunt the prisoners all you want.
How does it
They
feel
deserve
now?
it.
How the hell did these Dorseys
Blood
get
is coming for you all!
Those Dorseys.
Some of the refugees helped the Dorseys. I hope you
Cleanup
die
crew
slow.
gets here soon. Hey, Rangers!
How does it feel
like
now?
that welcome party at the lake.
A lot of folks were shot down in the street. A lot of folks were shot down in the street. Marshals cleaned up most of the bodies already.
Mom? Sorry. Never mind. Why? What do you want? No, please, I just need you to go away. Please. I don't know. We were heading to Colorado. I hurried here as quick as I could after, but there was this smiling lady. She said she had some food. She was gonna sell me. She put me in a cage. One of her men took me out of the cage. I kicked him as hard as I could and ran. They didn't find me in the dark. And then I stayed with them till I got here. Bye.
Death to Buchanan! Death to the 100 stinking families!
Marshals! Finally! I was beginning to think... Hold on now. You aren't marshals. You look like ruffians. Are you here to see the sheriff? I am under considerable duress. My family has been kidnapped by those no-good doors. I must know how the sheriff intends to rescue them. And when that may be. But my family is one of the leading families of Colorado Springs. We have been longtime allies of the Patriarch and supporters of all... I suppose not. We are all equal in the eyes of God, as they say. My name is Lucia Wesson, daughter of Percival Wesson and Maria Reyes of the 100. But now they and my little brother have been kidnapped by those good-for-nothing Dorseys, and... We are the founding families of Colorado Springs, descended from the survivalists who came together after the deluge of fire. I'm proud to trace my lineage back before the war on both sides of my family. Well, you look capable enough, but no. Thanks all the same, but I think I'll continue to wait on the... Sheriff Daisy, I will not leave until you speak to me.
We should build some more watchtowers.
Miss Wesson, could you... I'm sorry. Sorry about that. Are you the Rangers?
Thanks, Torres.
Anytime, Marshal Kwan. Reports. The Dorsey raid really tore up the town. Murder, looting, fires. They even attacked this station. Not that they got very far. It's been exhausting. Don't blink. It's on the back of the box. We keep the peace here in Colorado Springs. Mostly, though, Thanks. If you've got any feedback, be sure to fill out a form.
Well, now, you must be the Rangers. I'm the sheriff around here, but you can call me Daisy.
Old Saul tells me you're a bunch of badasses, and I ain't one to turn away. I reckon you already heard all about the Dorsey raid, so I won't bore you with the details. Suffice it to say, thing is, I lost a lot of marshals. My boys and girls are tired and beat up. You want to make some fast friends around here?
And by speak, you mean shoot the everlasting shit out of them.
Quan, I hear you're some fancy liaison now. Old Saul taking my people without even asking? How dare he?
Ma'am, yes, ma'am.
That girl, you think I ain't heard her yapping? But tell you what, though. Her people are 100 family folks from the fancy side of town, so they got some pull. You can do me a big favor and kill. In fact, I'm going to insist on it. I need that girl out of my hair. I'll let Lipinski know you're bringing her along. He won't let. Go in there and kick some ass, Rangers.
How's your family?
My mom and pa are safe. Still haven't heard.
As Sheriff Daisy told you, they and some of our neighbors were taken hostage by the Dorseys, and I mean to free them. All of them. So, no good traitors, that's what they are. Used to be 100 families, like us, but rotten. They rebelled against the patriarch before I was born, and were driven from the city. I was always told they were dead and gone. It seems I was misinformed. It's a project of the Ward family, a showcase for their know-how. They grow food there using the latest technologies. Colorado, but there are plenty of places to hide in the garden. The Dorseys could be laying for us anywhere. We shall have to be cautious. Certainly. My father taught me to shoot almost before I could walk, and I'm the best shot in the city.
Oh, it's true. She's a prodigy, all right. Also a pain in the ass.
There's no need to worry that I will be shy about pulling the trigger. I promise, strangers, if it is to save my family, I will not. I believe you're trying to trick me, strangers. There is no right gun for hunting bison. The safest way to hunt bison is to stampede them off of a cliff, and only if you have a very fast vehicle. At last.
Someone's sure having a hell of a party, huh?
Too old to fight the Dorseys, they
All
said.
that screaming and fireworks?
Nothing to see here.
Extra! Count new in town? Did you hear about what happened?
Sure has. Dorsey's got into the city, but nobody knows how. They started shooting up the place and killed a lot of people. It took a while, but Sheriff Daisy and the marshals beat him back. Now they're holed up in the Garden of the Gods. Well, some of them, anyway. Others jumped in their truck. Just what I've been told. Back before I was born, they were the family that betrayed the patriarch. Thing is, everybody thought they'd been dead for years. I mean, there's tons of stories about how the patriarch wiped. Yep. I work for the Colorado Patriot, only newspaper left in America. We tell people what's happening in the city. Be careful. Might still be Dorseys hiding out in the city.
Don't turn it
Martha. Why else would I even keep a shotgun around if I don't...
Garden of the Gods is just...
Consarn it! You Dorsey peckerheads, get on out of there!
Hush up now, Josiah. You can't go in there.
You think I can't handle myself?
Since when? You've been a... Will you help me talk some sense into this old fool? If he goes after those Dorseys, he'll get...
Some of those Dorsey bastards are hiding out in my shop. My shop! Finest clothing store in the whole dang town. So I'm going in. They're too busy. Besides, a man should be able to protect his own shop.
Thank you. Keep an old man from...
Killing myself? Can't you pretend to have some faith in me, Martha? You do this, you'll get a nice discount at the shop. Assuming I still have a shop by the time it's all over.
Shit, Hotlanders! We thought you was all dead! Back off! I done told you! Don't come any closer! Oh, fuck!
Choo-choo! Here comes the pain train!
Phew, boy. Thanks again for taking care of... Say, if you got hurt in that scrap, you should see a friend of mine, Doc Parker. He set up a clinic in the Arapa. And here, a little token of our... Come on back after we reopen the shop. Come on back after I open up my shop.
This here's Market Square. The Arapahoe Garage is just outside the city gates. My old friend Doc Parker set up a clinic there. Parker's the best doctor in town. Be a hell of an asset if we can persuade him to join the Rangers. Careful, though. The Doc is prickly at the best of times. And these are not the best of times.
Snapping Jimmy Bob's still standing. Dorsey's or no Dorsey's. You think a little new faces? Let me know if you need to restock. I hear there's still some Dorseys in the city. Oh, that's my prized possession. A genuine pre-apocalypse, fully functional microwave. I can cook up some truly gourmet delicacies with it. That's snapping, Jimmy Bob, thank you. Let's.
Did you see the Dorseys almost blow up the statue?
Yeah, I was hiding under the bookseller's stall.
Welcome to Mary Milkteeth's Morning After Mart. If you did some things last night that you wish you hadn't, I got you covered. Or maybe you got banged up in the Dorsey raid. Remedies for regret, children. Headache pills, hair of the dog, pills for the pox, pills for the pain, and first aid. Here you go, children. Salvation is at hand.
Jesus, loaves and fishes, Christ! That's a bomb under my holy mackerel! Better stay back from my stall. Those goddamn Dorseys dropped a landmine under it. Oh, thank God. You'd be doing me a shell of a favor. Wish I could get these Flipper and Marshals to take care of the dang bomb under my stall. Really? That's great news! I'm back in business! Welcome to the— You didn't hear this from me, Franz. But word is, there's still Dorseys all around the city waiting to jump innocents such as yourself. Be sure to stock up with me, yeah? I have no idea what you're talking about, Franz. Sardinely.
I heard we had some new arrivals wash on in. Military types, they said. Well, much as I'd love to shoot the shit with you tryhards, Sheriff Daisy said to let you go on.
Marshal Lupinski, I expect you to
My apologies, Miss Wesson. I meant no disrespect. Best of luck to you, and it's the Garden of the Gods. Rocks, experimental farms, and now those Nope. No room for amateurs in here. No room.
that what these marshals and Dorsey...
Those marshals were colleagues of mine. I'm gonna guess you didn't kill them, but you need...
Fat chance! We got guns and ammo now. We don't take orders from marshals no more.
Choo-choo! Here comes the pain train!
Me... with...
What's the matter with you? Don't you know the city's on lockdown? Go away!
always something breaking. Ah, hello there. The name's Theodoric Curie. Theo for friends. I need to work on these gate hydraulics, but I always have time to answer some questions. If you're here to... I am the humble son of scientists. My mother and father were on a mission to pursue the possibility of cold fusion. Imagine. Sadly, they are gone, and my efforts to follow their work has been stymied by immediate dangers. Perhaps one day, I'll have the time. It's simply your standard concrete barrier with Tesla-styled electrical deterrence. Not an absolute... If we had oil to power the generators, you'd see the glorious effect of thousands of volts of electricity. Believe me, I understand. Back to the wall.
Oh, you want to talk to Mama. She's the one in charge.
Y'all seem nice, but if you got business with the Carters, you should talk to Mama.
A lot of folks were shot down in the street.
Talk to Mama.
Marshall,
She always knows what to do.
Talk to her mom.
You got business with Mama Carter? Ha! No, you don't. Come back when you do. Until then, scram.
Make sure you take care of that bike when you get to it.
That rust trap? Why?
Can't wait to get back on Jimmy Longhaul's. Can't wait to be done today. Gonna get my salsa on.
Bet I can make this go even faster.
Keep telling them. Nothing like a bit of patience.
Hey, Jimmy. Glad to see you're okay.
Yeah, they didn't bother with us. They were after folks wearing badges like yours. Haven't seen your friends before. If you folks are looking for help with your vehicle, this is the Colorado Springs Arapahoe Station. We got stations all over Colorado, mostly for fixing and supplying our... I'm the manager, Jimmy Longhaul. That's my crew over there. You need any repair... Best crew in the business. Yeah? Oh, that's Doc Parker. He needed a place to... Good thing, too. Those Dorseys hurt a lot of people with that little raid of theirs. We brought as many as we could in here, and Doc's been patching them up as fast. The best in Colorado Springs, no lie. He was the Patriarch's personal physician for a while. Took care of all the hoity-toits. Nice Arapahoe boy, taking care of the hemorrhoids that came home in the end, though. Remembered who he was and set up his clinic here. Been serving the working people of Colorado Springs ever since. Co-workers, not employees. Anyway, Fastback's the old one. Been with the station almost as long as I have. Wrench, the tall fella, thinks he's a heartbreak. At the moment, driving and wrenching has kind of become the Arapahoe brand. We pride ourselves on being the best mechanics and couriers in the West. Sure we do, if they're good enough. Takes a lot of skills to be better than an Arapahoe, though. Anything for your vehicle. Have a look.
No time.
Hey, Doc.
Quan, hope you won't take offense, but I've got no time for niceties.
Understood, brother.
They're in bad shape, and I don't have the time or tools to save them. Thank you. The things I need most are a suture kit, an injury kit, and a medic pack. Got that? These folk rate. Then get started on those patients.
isn't that bad, is it? Just flesh wound. Am I right? You should see the other guy. You closed my wound. I won't miss staring at my own guts. Thanks. Would have bled to death without you.
They wouldn't stop. Why wouldn't they stop? It hurts. Please.
Let's round him up and bring him back to Doc Parker.
What's going on? Did you patch me?
Jumped out of a building to escape the Dorseys. Didn't count on the ground stopping me. My leg! You feeling better by the minute. You saved my life.
What now? Good. I know I've asked a lot of you, and I'm grateful for what you've already done. But I need to see this girl. She was shot in the head, but there's no exit wound. The bullet's still in there. I need to keep... If you let me use the facilities at your HQ, I'll do anything. I'll work as your doctor. I'll fucking juggle for you, Rangers. I just need to save her. Thank you. Thank you. Need anything before I get my stuff together? Of course. Let's have a look. Good luck.
What can I do for you?
Well, except for those of us who run the stations, we mostly live on the road, while other folks were eating each other in the suburbs or fighting over mansions in Broadmoor Heights. And when we came back, we came with services people needed. Transportation, take care now.
Hey, chums! Welcome to Taiwan Jones's Emporium. My store has every sardine lean.
Whoever just came up from the city. This is Bellamy Ward. There are Dorseys all over the garden. I'm pinned down on a high ledge. Can you reach me? Oh, thank God. I'll call out of... Hey! You on the land! Oh, no. They found me.
You don't want to do that! Oh, yeah? Why not? I've got this whole place rigged to blow! That's why! I don't see no explosives! Hey! Where did you come from? Back the hell off, or you're dead! Oh, shit!
Time for one last stand.
Suck on!
Patriarch send you? I'm sorry. I need...
Bellamy! Bellamy, look at me. Have you...
Lucia? I thought you were with your family. Oh, thank God you're not. Thank God. They went up ahead with their hostages, but... Lucia...
If they've done anything to my people...
Please do. I'll tell whatever I can to help. It's not much, but... My name is Bellamy Ward. I'm a scientist. I invented the solar collector as an experimental... I was calibrating the solar arrays when the Dorseys came through here, herding their They're savages. Animals. They beat those people. Laughed at them when they begged for their lives. The kids were screaming, so they beat them too. God, no, I was stalling for time. If I had a few hours and the right chemicals, though, I could have prepared quite a surprise for them. The PALs, photon amplification lenses. They harness and focus the ambient light. It's fascinating, actually. They polarize the waves and create... Normally, they maintain a stable temperature for the plants, but they can be adjusted to help power the solar collectors, or even thaw frozen... I once coupled a PAL with a dynamic cross-photon matrix. I was trying to cook some bison steaks, but it incinerated the whole fire pit, melted the entire grill. Goes to show what can happen if you put it. A while ago, we found some old non-functional solar panels from before. I couldn't figure out their function at first, until I recovered a microcircuitry board and developed a laser spectrography process. I realized that I could help solve some of the electrical generation issues that have always been a problem for this. I think they took everyone to their camp.
What about my family, Belle?
Last I saw them, they were all right. They were scared and a little banged up, but you saved my life. I won't forget it.
This is Bellamy Ward, PAL operational test number, 110. I've adjusted the angle of the solar collectors by 3.12 degrees to improve the energy transmission from the photonic amplification lenses. I've also attached a more sensitive voltmeter to the test panel, so I can hopefully get a more accurate reading of the conversion rate. Everything's set. Here we go. The photon amplification lenses are operating at 60% ambient light, approximately what we would expect on a typical day in Colorado Springs. Checking the voltmeter now. Yes, it's working. Energy storage is 12% above norm. This is better than I hoped. Now, if
I can get the storage rate up to 25%, we'll have surplus power running into the batteries each day. For the first time since the deluge of fire, Colorado Springs will have all the electricity it needs. I can't wait to show this to Theo and Megan. They'll be so excited.
Ain't much use. Like this.